Hello everyone, how are you today? Tell me please if you hear me well, if you hear well the music. Do I need to make louder me or maybe quiet the music? Let me know. Hi, how are you today? Tell me how is going your day? How's everything going? What are you working on right now? And while you're answering and at how that you're answering, I will tell you what I'm working on right now. And I'm sorry. And this is this character, same as last time. Well, yeah. I'm making this one based on this one, and my 3D is going to be based on this one. I've started it last during my stream, and while you're joining, I want to remind you that I appreciate and I encourage all your questions. There are no stupid questions. You can ask me any question about 3D, about ZBrush, about game dev, about whatever. And I will answer it what I actually do during the streams. Also, I encourage you to open that brush and to start sculpting. And as usually in the end you will have some inspirational words from me about 3D, as I always do in the end of all my streams. And now please write something to the chat to let me know that you hear me well, that you see me well, that just say hello while I'm adjusting the camera. Yeah, I think it's bad right now. Yeah. Just a second and we will start. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Ibrahim. Hello. Hello. How are you today? Yeah. Just trying to do something with my microphone. Yes, I think something to my PRF here. I think I will put it here. And again, let's talk. Let's talk. I want to make the stream not boring. So let's speak. Don't be afraid. I will not bite you unless you want this. Good. It's been a while. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have stream. When I had my last stream, I think in July. Yeah, right. Yeah, I was on vacation. I was at home. I was in Ukraine, and last week I was ill. I had that the new COVID. The new COVID. I had it. That was like I got it. Yo, Чокова, привет. Ничего. Okay, so I think that today we are going to work on the hair. Hair is always my favorite part of character creation. And mirror it. Maybe if you will have questions about maybe my pipeline, you can always ask me. I forgot to do something very important thing. It's official one, which I have. But it's too big for me. I have a small hand. By the way, if you want to follow me on my social media, you can check the link in the description. You will find there my Instagram, my art station, obviously, my YouTube channel, and also you will find there the link to my masterclass, my workshop, which I created on looking for the job in game dev. Yeah, right now I know that's right now it become like pretty difficult to find a job in the game dev because all the crises, all the everything is going on in the world. So I created the workshop where I help you. I explain how actually you should look for the job in game dev, and I have like experience of 10 years. Can you imagine 10 years in game dev? And I gathered everything what I know about like job search for you. So if you want, you can find a link to it in the description. Is this gonna be a game character? Oh no, it's going to be only like sculpting practice. Just sculpting practice, nothing more. Well, it's going to be in my Instagram in the end. What's your favorite? I wanted to ask what's your favorite like parts of the pipeline? What do you like doing most of all? I bet that this is sculpting, yeah, right? Sculpting is sculpting your favorite part in the pipeline? Usually, yes. How much do you like sculpting? Whoa, 10 years, awesome. Oh yeah, 10 years is quite a lot. So yeah, you know, I know a lot about like the job search and about 3D and about the pipelines, different pipelines in game dev. Yeah. Any questions which you might have, that I encourage them. So yeah, you're welcome to ask. When I make here, I usually make the block out first of all. I mean, I just create all his trends, and then I just start adjusting each of them, and then detailing each of them. It's like pretty simple. Sculpting is the best part. Oh yeah, yeah, sculpting is the most fanciest part, I think, because we all like sculpting. It's like the most creative. It's like, yeah, I know. No, my favorite part is also sculpting, but not only. You know, you will be surprised. I adore making with topo, and this, I think I'm the only artist who likes this. Yeah, but the thing is that I mean, after spending, let's say, 2 weeks on sculpting and taking care about all the nice lines and all these things, when you make a retopo into this, you can just relax from this artistical part and you can do just your technical job, which is great. Let me know, please, one more time, is this volume of the music and of my voice are okay, because I can make something louder, something quieter. Just want you to, because I don't hear myself on the stream. Hello, if I send a link to a screenshot of my work, then you can look at it, maybe give some feedback. Yes, why not? But lately I really dig the game character pipeline. You know, my apologies. This is a lot. Oh, of course, it's a lot, yeah. Hello, Devi. Hello, Carlos. Hi, everyone. The sounds are good. We hear you well. Ah, great. So nice to hear that you can hear me well. Hello, hello, Tab 2501. Hello. Hello. So, questions, ideas, what to talk about, what you want to know, but you're shy maybe to ask. Don't be shy. I will not bite you. I'm very kind artist. I had such, well, I have mentees. Well, by the way, if you want my mentorship, you can just send me a message on Instagram. So one of my mentees told me that, I thought that you are, so very serious, very, I don't know, not joking at all. But after the mentorship, I realized that you're such a good mentor. And you're not that scary as you seem to be. I don't know why people think that I'm scary, because I'm definitely not. Well, actually, that's what I think about myself. I don't know in reality. Maybe, yeah. Please look at the link if you have time. I don't see the link. Maybe it's not allowed to send the links here from the people who are watching. Yeah, I don't see the link. Sorry. Thank you. Welcome. But you can send me a link to Instagram, and after the stream I will look at it. Interesting. Yeah. Do you know this girl? What movie is it from? It is from the movie. Do you know which movie? Any ideas? It might be scary to some because you're too attractive, maybe. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh. Never thought that being attractive means scary. But okay, thank you. So yeah, the question was from me to you. Do you know which film is on, how to say correctly in English? English is not my first language, so I might make mistakes. It's even not Mike, I will make mistakes. So yeah, this is a character from the film, and try to guess which film is it from? It's one of my favorite films. Not true. It's Queen Gambit. No, it isn't. No, I will give you a hint. Look here. That's like 2D work. And this is from the film. The screenshot from the film. Maybe that will help you. Still no? Okay, I will tell. It is from Malena. It's with Monica Bellucci. It's about Sicilia. Sorry, it's an Italian Sicilia. In English, it's Sicily. Well, something like that. It's about a film. Well, about people during, I think, the Second World War on Sicily, and it's like she's very beautiful in this film. I like it. I like the picture of the film. I don't really like the sense of the film, but it's very beautiful film with beautiful character there. One of my favorite actress. One of my favorite. Hi, your kitty is so cute. Oh, thank you. It's my favorite headset, and I think it is the first headset which wasn't broken for more than a year, because usually, I don't know what happens, but all the time when I buy a new headset, it brokens very quickly. I have no idea why, but it happens so often. But this time, hopefully, it's more than a year when I have that. So I hope that nothing gonna happen to it. Yeah, she's iconic, absolutely. Yeah, Monica Bellucci is iconic, definitely. She's so beautiful. I don't know, even now, she's like, of course, she's not 20, it's not 18, but she's amazing, amazing. And what I will do right now, what I recommend to all of you to do as often as possible is to save, save your project. Did I tell you the name of the film is Malena? It's written same as you hear it, Malena. In case you didn't know, okay. So what am I doing right now? I have a lot of different subtools and I just want to adjust like the hairstyle at the same time all the hair strands. That's why I'm using my favorite plugin, which is default in that brush, and it is, I forget the name of the plugin. Sometimes it happens to me, and it is Transpose Master. Yeah, usually I very often use it when I need to fix some like proportions, and like there are a lot of subtools and I need to fix all at once, and I use it. And also when I pose characters, I also use this plugin. Of course, the hair will be like changed a lot of times during my work, but at least like right now, the way I want it to be, it should be longer. Monica looks amazing at her age. How does she do it? I have no idea. I really hope that I will look also nice when I am at her age. I think she's 50 or something else. It's just, I don't know. That's magic. Or gens. 10 years of experiences. Of course. Why not? I have, this RAM memory. I have very short. I remember only like very useful things. And come on, it's evening here. I'm in Italy right now. It's evening. All I'm saying, circles will do. Who cares about names of apps? At least you know what app I'm working in right now. It's ZBrush. And ZBrush is one of my favorite apps of all the times. I don't know, I think that brush was the first application in 3D which I learned. So you mentioned doing mentorship. Yeah, I do mentorship, so well, you can apply for my mentorship through my Instagram, and the link to which you can find in the description. If you're watching me from YouTube, and on YouTube you can find the description to my video, and you will find a link to my Instagram where you send me a message and we will discuss our mentorship. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you're welcome. So back to our hairstyle. Any more questions? Any ideas what to talk about? Oh, I know. I have such a great news. Oh my god, I will tell you. Finally, I can announce it because it was already announced on Maxon's Instagram. I'm going to be presented at IBC. If you're going to be at IBC conference in Amsterdam, you can. I will make a presentation there on behalf of Maxon. I am invited artist. So if you will have any question, you can see me there, like in person. And yeah, it would be cool to talk. So if you will be there, just let me know. A quick question: when sculpting the face and body, do you do manual retopo or rely on ZBrush measure for a cleaner? Well, usually I start making characters from the base mesh, and the base mesh already has nice topology. Well, I always choose the base mesh which has nice topology, and this is the first thing. And if I am making like from the sphere, like classical pipeline, then I use or project, or I use this plugin which is which I lost right now. It is called oh god, I forgot it. It's also about projecting topology from god, what's the name of this plugin? Oh my god, something's wrong with plugins, with memory for plugins today. It's not default, it is topology. Well, I will remember. If I will remember during the stream, I will tell you. If not, just again send me a message in Instagram. I will just Google it because I don't remember. Well, the sense of the plugin, how it works, you can use your, like, if you have like a base mesh with good topology and you haven't started from it but you started from a sphere, you can project the topology from the existing mesh to your mesh. It's fantastic plugin. Well, I don't have it right now because actually the license expired for that plugin, and I lost it somewhere. Yeah, so but it's great. Unfortunately, it's not default in that brush. God, what's the name of it? UV wrap. Yeah, no, not UV wrap. It's not UV wrap. Okay, I will let you know. ZBrush, exactly, ZBrush, yeah. So usually I use this one. I don't really rely on that to measure. So sometimes yes, but not that often, usually not. Your work looks wonderful. I'm interested, at what point did you get the maximum boost of your skills? Or is it step-by-step skill upgrader? Well, I think it's never step. In my situation, in my case, it is never step-by-step. It always, when I have like the most darkest parts of my career, it usually happens like that when well, the first time the great boost of my skill was at the very beginning. Well, it's not really at the very beginning, it was like 3 years after I first time opened that brush, and I learned 3D. Well, I spent about a year learning 3D, and then like for 3 years I was looking for the job, and I failed. Well, it was so difficult like 10 years ago to find a job in game dev, especially if you're from Ukraine like me, especially if there are like 3 companies for the whole Ukraine who work in game dev. So yeah, that was pretty difficult, and I was lucky to get hired to company Dragonfly. My skill was very low, but I wanted to pass this trial period in the company, and well, I was, you know, I think I was working 24 hours a day, and they gave me a lot of feedback. So during 2 years which I worked there, it was like the first time when my my skill was boosted, and second time I think was last year. It was like, as you know, in Ukraine we have war right now, and all this global crisis, it led to, well, you are in inconvenient position, you are in inconvenient period of your life, and you have nothing to do except of just somehow boost your skill. So that was like the second time, it was last year. So it's just you work a lot, you're just in this situation when you don't have any other way out, or you will boost your skill, or you will just fall out of the industry. So in my situation, it works only this way. Only in this case, my skill grows. It's never gradually. Gradually, I just get comfortable and that's it. So yeah, sorry, maybe that was long answer. Your work life, I answered. What would be your advice for someone who spent few years working on miniatures and want to switch to making AAA game character? Find a mentor. If quick, find a mentor. It's not obligatory me, there are a lot of mentors. But the quickest way is just to find a mentor or to find good courses or nice tutorials. But I don't really trust a lot in like self-education. I'm always for like mentorship, always for. I personally I take mentorships when I need to boost my skill or something like that. Can you explain to me how to create stylist cartoon character fit? First of all, use the base mesh and find the nice reference, the reference which work. What I mean which work? I mean when you look at the reference and it is not just a nice picture, it's the picture from which you understand how everything should be sculpted. That's like 70% of success. Even if you don't know anatomy, like everyone is talking about this anatomy. Yeah, it's important. I agree, it's important to learn, but sometimes you can compensate the situation when you don't know anatomy very good, when you have really working references from which you understand how it looks like, not just beautiful, but informative. So yeah, like quick recommendation here is to first of all use the base mesh, even if it is a realistic character, but you have already the base. And from this base mesh, on the basis of the reference, working reference which you find, you can sculpt already the foot. Very story, it makes you a strong person. Yeah. Yeah, I think you know, I think everyone has like difficult periods in life. It's even sometimes connected with work, sometimes I don't know, sometimes with family problems, sometimes with personal dramas, sometimes with just circumstances which are around you, and that makes you to get out from the box, to start like thinking differently. Your brain starts working differently, you have different hormones in your blood because you're just in inconvenient situation and you need at all costs to solve it. So yeah, I think that happens to all of us. So yeah, and we all, as usually, we don't have any other chance except like winning this game, because we can't lose here. We can't. Thank you for advice. You're welcome. I'm not ma'am. Come on. I'm not that old. I'm only 33. And I want to remind you, if you want to follow me on my social media, and if you're looking my stream from YouTube, you can check the description to this video, and you can find the link to my art station, to my Instagram, and to my YouTube channel. And also there you will find the link to my workshop, how to find job in Genzho, which, believe me, it's really cool. It's really cool. Реклама. Так, реклама. Мне разрешили. Мне сказали, что так можно. Oh my god. So when we are making hairstyle, it is important not just to make it just 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're just looking same, and they're not somewhere somehow doing things like that. What our hair usually do, especially those who have like curly hair, like this girl. And unlike from me, I have straight hair. Yeah. So when we are making, try to make the hair strands not it's not like intersecting, it's like overlapping one on another to create swirls, to make them look natural. Maybe some more questions, maybe just in case, maybe you have any more questions. Tell us your experience as a streamer, what led you to do so, and how does it feel? Oh my god, great question. First of all, I adore streams. I think that my like highest skill is public speaking. Yeah, I think it is the biggest thing something what I like the most is like public speaking. So streams for me, it's even not work. It's leisure. It's something what I adore doing from the childhood. So first I started streaming on I have like two YouTube channels. One is in Ukrainian and Russian, and the second one is in English. So first I started making streams on my like the first YouTube channel, which is not in English, and it was just, I don't know, gameplay streams. But I'm not like a huge fan of playing games actually. I like making them but not playing. But also there were streams on playing games which were not really fascinating because I was concentrated on the game, because it's difficult for me. Then I had like sculpting streams, I had like feedback streams, and then when I started my YouTube channel in English, which is Anissa Genzho Art, um, I was like how to say, Maxon, people who work in Maxon, they noticed me and they sent me an email, invited to be like the streamer here. And right now I am here, and I'm very glad to be like to stream here. Oh my god! If I really had more time, I would stream like several. Oh my god, what's going on? Several times a week. I know what's going on here, but unfortunately, I don't have so much time. But streaming, it's I don't know, it's a lot. You know, when I was a child, most of all in my life, I wanted to be an actress. But I was born in Ukraine, and at that time it wasn't something popular. Like this dream did not come true. I'm interested. What is the streaming first of the Korean game studio? No, no. First of all, we're game studios, and then we're streaming. Can you tell us about the skills that are important for 3D artists, for example, preservance or ability to analyze, and what skills were crucial for you? For me, crucial skills were like attentiveness and art skills. Like, because comparing to technical skills are simple. You just need to learn how the instruments work, how to make that retopo, because retopo and UVs, it has its own rules, and you just need to follow them. When we speak about artistical skills, it's analyzing your style, analyzing the concept. That's like the most difficult part, because you like the work of 3D artist is to copy the concept in 3D, and your 3D art should look as much as possible close to what you see on the concept. That's when we are talking about work. Of course, if you're making a personal project, you can just play here with your imagination. But at work, usually they ask you to do the exact copy of the concept and to make it in 3D without your imagination, without like, and you need to make not only the way this character looks on the concept, like in proportions, you need to also make this vibe which you have when you look on the concept. If you look at the concept and you see the kind of arrogant character and he's, I don't know, warrior and so on, that you need to make the same vibe from your 3D character. If your character looks just nice and cute and it should be warrior, then it's not nice. Then you missed something. So this is one of the difficult, to my mind, one of the most difficult skills which we have in 3D, like in just in general in art. So yeah, and what else? What other skills? Well, you need to be. You don't need to faint when you receive the feedback. Yeah, I think this skill is important because, well, I know no one likes feedbacks. I also hate them, but yeah, you need to like keep a cold mind while receiving the feedback and reacting to it. And you need to be patient because sometimes we have crises, sometimes our portfolio is not good enough to the standards on the industry which are exactly at that moment. So we need to be patient and continue working on our portfolio. I recently I was talking to one of my friends and I told him that there is only one thing that should be perfect, and it is portfolio. All the rest can be imperfect, but your portfolio should be perfect. Hi, I'm 3D character artist is specialized in 3D printing. I want to work with big miniature companies, so any suggestions how I can approach them? I'm a game dev artist. I'm not really a miniature artist, and with all this 3D printing, but I think you can like. Actually, I don't know. I know how to find work in game dev, but not really sure how to find work for 3D printing. If that was me, I would just on Instagram follow all the possible companies who make miniatures, which I know, and I would just keep an eye like once a week on their open positions, and once it is open I would send a resume CV to them, or I would make my Patreon. I would make, for example, a Patreon where I would sell my models. I know one artist here, Giovanni, here in Italy. He is making it this way and he has amazingly cool miniatures. When I sculpt fingers using Dynamesh, the fingers are joined together. What can you do? Do you have another solution to fix them? Yes, the first thing, you need to increase the resolution of Dynamesh. Sometimes it helps. If not, just forget about Dynamesh and make that Mesher. I just contact them directly through emails, Instagram accounts. That's how I work with them, usually freelance. Yeah, that's the only way I think how you can like work for them. I don't know. I think they all work on a freelance basis. I never heard anyone working like full time, like contract. Thank you so much. You're welcome. So finally, I answered your question and I can return to sculpting mine. Amazing girl, which I hope is going to be amazing. Nobody knows in the end of the day. But still, it doesn't mean that you need to forget about asking me questions. Questions are always great because this is how I can help you, absolutely free of charge, absolutely. And I'm here like to help you with your ZBrush, with your everything. And remember to follow me on my social media. My favorite part in making characters has always been hair. Yeah, it's always like it's the most interesting part for me. I just adore it. It's because, well, actually it is. I can spend like hours on just refining and refining, sitting on one hair strand just because I enjoyed making it. So yeah. And as you see, I think I started making this hair last time. And first of all, it was one hair strand and Dynamesh. Then I ZBrush it. Then I apply dynamic subdips and creases. And then I can just duplicate one hair strand and adjust it through all over the head. Can you please explain the character creation process work in game dev? Ah, absolutely. So we make, first of all, I will save. You start your art with creating the high poly character. Then you show to art lead or to a client. If everything is okay, then you proceed to retopol. And for the game dev, it's different retopology comparing to the films, comparing to the miniatures and so on. It's optimized, so triangles are okay. Quads are okay. Of course, angles are like, it's not okay anywhere, it's always bad. So triangles are okay for optimized topology, so you make retopol. Then you make this. Then you make bakes. After bakes, you go to Substance or, I don't know, to Photoshop, no, to 3D code. And you make textures, and usually that's it. If you're uploading your character to ArtStation, you still need to make a render. I do not know if it is possible to talk about it here, but are there any artists who inspire you? Maybe Grassetti, Panfilova, just name them as an example. Yeah, it's possible, I can talk about that. Why not? Yeah, actually Maria Panfilova is one of the artists who inspired me a lot. And actually on my first YouTube channel, which is not in English, I took an interview from her. Yeah, and she's an amazing person. I adore her like in both ways, like as an artist and as a person. Also my favorite artist is obviously Jay Hill, Tamara Bakhlicheva, Vadim Bakhlichev, Jay Hill, definitely Rafael Grassetti, Daniel Dorif. I worked with him. I worked in his company actually. He worked on the League of Legends. Michael Wissant. He used to be our environment artist in Blizzard. So well, there are a lot. Thanks. Can the topology of character be same for both films and game dev? No. There are a lot of differences. It cannot be same. For when you're making something for films, you don't care a lot about the amount of polygons because it's going to be offline render. What happened? When we are talking about game dev topology, then you always have limitation. This limitation, so you dance from the limitation of the polygons. Unlike unlike the films. The stream about that brush turned into an interview, and that's great. I like such streams because it's not just silent sculpting, it's just talking, because I'm helping you. I'm answering the questions which are interesting to you, and maybe you will hear something useful for you, or well, why not? It's okay. You can ask here any questions. It is, there is no like limitation about what you can ask me. I checked. I'm a live streamer here for already more than a year, so I know what I'm talking about. What can you say about Julia Pishtar, a good mentor? I took an interview from her, and I know she had a course on characters, and I think she's a good. I haven't been her mentee, but she looks like a great mentor. Thanks for the answers. Really appreciate that. There's no harm in asking questions, right? Absolutely, there's no harm. No harm. And well, as I told you at the very beginning, and I keep on repeating, that ask me questions. I'm here to answer them, not just silent sculpting just for 2 hours. It's well, I think you will agree with me that just silent sculpting is like not really interesting. Well, but it's interesting to interact. I like interacting with public, bringing something useful. By the way, if you will stay with me till the end of the stream, you will hear some inspiration words from me. I always finish my streams with inspiration words. That's like my thank you for you for watching my streams and like for being here, for using ZBrush. Okay. Hello, how can I fix the arm topology after rotation it? How can I fix the arm topology after? I think you mean posing, right? Just with hands. With like you can use smooth, just usual smooth, just smooth brush, but reduce the intensity. That intensity put like to 20, like something like this, and just combine the light smoothing and like moving your vertices with your move brush. I think that's it. That's how I usually fix, because I pose all my characters. I don't know rigging, and I don't plan to learn actual rigging. I'm not a rig artist, so I always pose all my characters in that brush. So yeah, I very often have this problem. Will Rush smile? Okay, let's smile. It's just a smile. What I'm doing right now, I'm just tweaking the hair. It's of course it's not going to be the file like this. When I will finish with all the hair, I will make a second course, and even maybe I will change something. We'll have a lot of passes here on hair. Yeah, but on what? some of my questions are incorrect in this. I want the streamer to have problems because of me. Well, if there will be a question which I'm not authorized to answer, I will just let you know that I can't answer this question. So no worries, no worries, you can ask me anything. You live in the democratic world, by the way. At least I hope so. Still any questions? Any questions? Ask me some. Hello, you are looking nice today. Fancy dinner party after the brush stream. Thank you, thank you. No. I don't know what I'm after. It's pretty late going to be when I will finish. So it's my last activity for today, I think. No fancy dinners. But actually, you know, here in Italy right now they have Ferragosto. It's kind of it's not a festival, it's kind of a holiday when everything is closed. The restaurants are closed, the supermarkets are closed, I don't know, absolutely the hospitals are closed, everything is closed. So you just, even if in the daytime you go out, you will see that everything's closed. So it's nowhere to go to for the dinner here right now. How many hours a day you work? Actually, I'm asking because I work from morning to night and still not satisfied. How much we should work in 3D because it is a long process. It's depends. It depends on like your way of working. I work very quick. Well, when I'm not talking, I'm very quick in work. And actually, in life, everything I do very quickly. That's why I don't spend like from morning to night in front of the computer. First of all, if I will spend like so many hours in front of the computer, I will have nausea. So I don't want to get sick from. I don't to get burnt out. I have been burnt out, and that's awful. That's why I don't work like that. I'm just doing everything quickly. That's why I don't spend. There is no like a set number of hours which you need to spend in front of the computer. I usually so it's just no. It's like I don't know what to say here. I don't sit in front of the computer from morning to night. I used to when I didn't have reputation yet, like long ago, but right now, no. I missed the question. What about your experience interviewing Laila Vishko? You post on Instagram. Yeah, or you can watch. You can watch this interview on my YouTube channel. The link you can find in the description if you're looking me from the YouTube. It's fantastic, Lila. Oh my god, she's so amazing. I hope you watch also her streams here. She's amazing, fantastic, nice, kind, talented, beautiful artist. She's just amazing. Yeah, it was great talk to her. I can tell you what it feels like to do something up on a cold night. What are you talking about? Oh, festival hospitals are closed too, or well, try not to have emergency during that time. People, I have already recovered. I had this new COVID. That's why I didn't have stream last week because it felt really bad. Hey, can you tell me how you came to 3D? What event led you to this? Oh, my favorite question. Yeah, I answer this question during all my streams, and it's great that I can repeat it. I never wanted to be an artist. Absolutely never. I never wanted to. I never liked games. I never like dreamt of a work of 3D. I didn't even know that such a profession 3D artist exists in the world. That it is something popular. That's what something people want to be. Um, I graduated in foreign languages. So I have, according to my diploma, I am Master of Arts in Translation, Interpretation, and Literature in English and in Italian. So I speak four languages, which is Russian, Ukrainian, English, and Italian. And when I graduated from the university, I realized that, I like talking foreign languages, but I have no idea how to monetize it, how to earn on this. And I went working in a like company. It's like with programmers, and I was a sales manager. So I was just calling people, saying hello. We have very great programmers who can make a website for you or application for your phone. And I hated this job. It's absolutely it was so boring. And the company went bankrupt. And one of my colleagues told that, there is a game company here in Ukraine, here in your city, and they're looking for an editor in foreign languages, so to edit the texts for games, well, all this, dialogues, all these things. Maybe you can apply. It's just similar to your profession. And I said yes. I didn't even check what this company is doing. I came there. They invited me for the interview, and I failed that interview. Like this. I failed that interview. I asked them what's wrong. And they told me, you are too creative. This job is going to be boring for you. And I need to tell several words about that company. It is one of the best companies in my city, in Kharkiv, in Ukraine. And their office looked like Google Office. And I've never seen such kind of offices before. I was so much in love with that office that I wanted to work there at any cost, at any position. Just to work there. And they told me that I need to master some creative job to work there. And I checked their vacancy list, and there was 3D character artist. I said, what is that? What is 3D art? What is this? It's what should I do? And I found an article of a person who worked in that playroom in that company. And there he was article making of a character. And it's by mistake, it seemed to me that it is not difficult, that it's not obligatory to know how to draw. And I hate drawing. I really hate drawing. 2D is absolutely not my cup of tea. And well, that day I just went to courses. I thought that I would study 3D in a couple of months and they will hire me. Of course I was wrong. They never hired me. Maybe because I was too enthusiastic about working there. I think that's the reason, not because of my skill. Right now, at least right now, I never worked there. But I managed to I managed to make a profession just because that company didn't hire me from the very beginning, and they just said that you're too creative to work on this position. This is how I became 3D artist. I hope it wasn't long story. I like Layla, she's a good artist, and I like her blue light filter that makes her look like a blueberry when it is on. Oh, amazing. Yeah, Layla is amazing. I was there in Italy last week. It was really beautiful. Oh, yes. Which city? Which city? I live in Rome. What is the best working company? What is the best working company of freelance? It depends. It depends. When you work in a company, it's more stable. You know that next month you will receive money, so it's stable. Once freelance, you don't know when's going to be the next freelance. Um, when will be your next freelance work? So it's not stable, and that's not for anxious people. I'm anxious, but right now work as a freelancer and as a mentor at think tank training center. Maybe you heard about it. And at CG Spectrum I work as a mentor, and as I also work like as a personal mentor and as a freelancer, because right now you can see I'm wearing braces, and I put on these braces in Ukraine, and I live in Italy right now. That's why I need to go once a month to Ukraine to adjust them with my orthodontist, with my dentist. And that's why like no one will give me a vacation for 1 week for every month at studio. That's why right now like freelance is the best option. Is there any wonderful girls like you in Ukraine? I will think about going there. All Ukrainian girls are beautiful, according to statistics. But right now, a lot of us are spread through the whole world because of the situation, because of the war, because of the PT situation. What PC system are used for sculpting? I'm not the best person to ask this question because I have no idea. I have very old one. It's not good. That's why I'm so bad in just all this hard drive things. And yeah, I've been in Italy for 3 weeks, and I've covered Florence, Venice, Naples, and Rome was my last stop. My God, you live in a beautiful place with a lot of gelato and lovely food. Yes. Yeah, Rome is definitely amazing, and the food here in Italy is fantastic. Well, I love Italy a lot, and well, Italy was my choice where I moved to temporarily right now, because it's a land of Michelangelo, Bernini, Leonardo da Vinci, and all others amazing artists, Caravaggio, and all others. And also because I speak Italian. I didn't want to learn any new language again. I'm done with Italian and English, and I don't really wanted to learn like any more foreign language. That's why Italy. And you know, I know the Italian culture. It seems to me that I know Italian culture, and that's why like this getting used to living in different country is like, in my situation it's not like it's the matter of need, because of war. Yeah. Because of war I moved here. Yeah, Ukraine seems lovely. One thing I was alluded to was its historic churches and architecture. Also watch 9 days fine and so on. Yeah, yeah. We have like great. We have a lot of interesting things to look at. Well, we are not that popular, maybe comparing to Italy, of course, right? Because they have Colosseum here, Colosseum. Yeah. How to use Skin Alpha, please tell. Um, do you mean to make realistic skin? I'm not using the standard one. I bought Alpha from the store of J Hill, and I use it. So just I will show it on any Alpha. Okay, let's go here. So the easiest thing, first what you do, like what I like doing. Okay, I will show on Skin Alpha, but again it's not. Oh, just a second, I need to change the battery in my camera because it's almost 0. Just a second, you will not see me for a couple of minutes. again. I'm back. So about Elfer, in Elfer. Let's pretend that you have the skin Elfer. Well, I think you can download it anywhere, but I'll download it from the J-Hill. And then you need to go to Morph Target and press Store Morph. By now, I will delete. Just a second, I will save. I don't know why I have stored Morph here, but okay, let's save Malena. And we go to Store Morph. And then we go to Surface. Yeah, we have noise. And then we need to upload Alpha noise. Let's find mine. Not mine, J-Hills. I think it is Skin Pack. And I use this one. Then you press open. And then mix with basic noise to 0. Okay. And then we need to change alpha to trend. Yeah. Now I see. And then you press OK, and then you press apply to mesh. My mesh resolution is not that high. Let's just for now I will subdivide it and then apply to mesh. Yeah, okay, right now it works. But you see, from this projection it looks nice, and from this it's not. And we had like Store Morph, remember? So now what we can do, we can go to Morph, and we wait a minute, I need to go back before it was projected. Press Store, no, subdivide, then Store Morph, then again I go to Surface. Oh my god, I need to do everything from the very beginning. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Go here and make this backfix not 0, trans higher. Oh no, magnify that. Alpha scale. Let's do it like this. Press OK and then apply to me. Yeah, you see we have the things here and we're going to have them here. And then I go to Morph, I press Switch, I take my Morph brush and I do it this way. Magic! On the lips I don't want, so I just everywhere where it's looking nice. Just find this, and if I will do here, yeah, you see here it's already have problem. What I can do next, I delete Morph, then I press Store Morph again, and I go to again to Surface, noise, and I need to delete, and I need to right now I again I upload alpha, but usually I make a photo of this settings here. I didn't do it today, right now, but usually I make a photo to make all other the next steps with the same size of the pores. So let's take this one, just and basic 0 alpha. Okay. Yeah, I apply to mesh. Then again I go to morph target and I switch and I use more brush and I do same things again. Right now you understand why I told you that you needed to make a photo of the settings, because right now I did it just by eye, and right now it's a different size and different value of this pores. But I mean, I'm explaining the structure how I usually do it. So this is how you can approach this pores. Then you rotate and so on, and you just make this projection. That's my favorite way to make pores. Let's find my original Malena. Or another place I would like to live. You're welcome. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you're welcome. Another place I would love to live in is Transylvania. I always been attracted to eastern part of Europe. Yeah, Transylvania is a place where Dracula lives. I think half a year ago I read the book Dracula. It was great. I like it. I like it. Yeah, all this vampire stories. Everyone likes vampires, I think. Yeah. It's sort of fascinating to see how the old traditional sculpture, like Michelangelo, to carve out a realistic character in stone without under his person. Yeah, I have no idea how they made this and how passionate they had to be at that time. I have to go. Thanks for answering questions. All the best. Thank you for watching the stream. Thanks for answering questions. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching the stream. It's great. I have no oil. Back to the hair. I have noticed that a lot of artists use pipeline ZBrush to marmoset render sculptures, which is keyshot more relevant because it copes with large number of polygons. I don't use keyshot because I don't know keyshot. Well, I know it's just a little bit, but not that much. And I don't know, for me keyshot is very slow. It's something between Marmoset and Arnold, so I don't like. I like Marmoset. I render in Marmoset a lot, and High Police I also render. Well, the only two renders which I use is Arnold and Marmoset, depending on what kind of character I'm making. I also want to learn Redshift because it gives good results. And it is less complicated comparing to Arnold. Where are you from? I'm from Ukraine. I'm from Ukraine, but I live in Italy. I think you might have noticed this from my accent. Have you ever tried rendering in the Unreal Engine? I've never ever in my life even opened Unreal Engine. Very soon ZBrush will be released for iPad. What do you think about it? Would you like to try to get a new experience? I don't think that I can say about this, about my experience with iPad, because I have it, but until it is unreleased, I can't just say anything. But you can believe me that it is going to be great. It is much better than all other sculpting applications. Well, I was their alpha tester, and I had it, and it is great. It is great. It is much better than all other sculpting applications for iPad. So definitely it worth installing on your iPad when it is released. The chat is silent. Questions? Well, you are writing your questions. I will remind you that you can follow me on ArtStation, on Instagram, and on my YouTube channel. And all the links you can find in the description to this video if you are watching my stream from YouTube. Then yeah, and also there you can find a link to the workshop which I have recorded recently. It's about finding job in game dev. There are 3 videos and 4 documents, and it's like the first video is about how to make a portfolio competitive. Next one is how to compose your CV, your cover letter, your how to fill your LinkedIn profile, and the last one is where to look for the job, how to make your job search effective. So it's really it's really useful. So you can find the link to it also in the description to this video. Not be quiet. How are your days going today? No, don't be quiet. I don't like when you're quiet. Yeah, my day is pretty good. Actually, I'm happy that's Friday because I feel like I need a day without doing nothing, practically nothing, you know, just watching Netflix. Yeah, so yeah, I really hope that that I will have such a chance during this weekend. But well, I had a pretty intensive week. Well, are there any games that inspired you for 3D as an artist that you talked about? I can say that I had a dream. I I had a dream to make a character for Heroes of the Storm. It is the game by Blizzard, and they have already, like, unfortunately they closed the development of this game. It's not anymore, but it's like kind of League of Legends but from Blizzard, based on all the universes which are created by Blizzard. It's an amazing game, and it is one of those games which I could play like every day. I really liked it, and that was my dream, to make characters for that game, and this dream came true. I made 3 skins for 3 characters from this game. So that was the only thing. But usually I'm never inspired by games. I'm never inspired by films. I'm inspired by people and by what I see around myself. That's why I live in Rome, to see the beauty around myself, to be surrounded with it. And I'm always inspired with talking to people. People are always like my biggest inspiration in life. Always after the streams, after like any other talking person to people, I feel I feel like I have what to create. I have what to create something about. Heroes of the Storm, you saw this project was closed. Yes, it's closed already, but I worked on it before it was closed. Your channel, why not monetized? You mean my English channel? Because I don't have enough hours of use. It can be monetized after, I think, once 100,000 of hours during the year. So I mean that, and I don't have a lot of subscribers there. That's why it's not monetized. If you're talking about my second channel, which is like in Russian and in Ukrainian, it is monetized, but this one unfortunately not. Oh nice, it's all about balance. Sometimes you need nothing to happen. Oh yeah. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I feel like I have such periods in life when I think that just stop. Can everything stop happening? I don't have my speed of getting used to everything is not that fast as it should be. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh, great. Maybe it's just my problem. Periodically, I experience tension and pain in my hand if I work a lot with tablet. If you had similar experience, how did you deal with it? I know that a lot of people have this problem. I never had it. Oh, thankfully, at least this problem I never had in my life. And the first thing I'm working on is Cintiq. But before I think like 9 years, not nine, 8 years before I bought Cintiq, I was working on tablet and I didn't have this problem. I know a lot of people have it. I think it's called tunnel syndrome, maybe, but I don't have it. So unfortunately I can't give you any like working advice on this. Just visit a doctor. Can you have can you have Instagram account? Yeah, as I told you, if you check the description to this video, you will find my Instagram account and you can follow me there. And do it. Follow me on Instagram. I'm one of I'm one of very active artists on Instagram. Which content? What content? Instagram? What content? What is in my Instagram? My art, my personal life, my, I don't know, tutorials sometimes, tips and tricks on working different 3D programs. Yeah, a lot of nice things are there. Instagram. I told you what is there in Instagram. Maybe I misunderstood. When will ZBrush Summit to be held? Will you participate there? I'm not working in Maxon. I'm just invited artist for like ZBrush streams and some other things. I don't know when they're going to have summit. I think in October or in November. I don't know when. I know. Well, I don't know. I think you should ask the other streamers who really work here in Maxon. They know better than me. Oh, by now I wasn't invited for the ZBrush Summit. I would like to. They want me to speak or to make a presentation. Of course I will. But well, I really don't know. But we have like other streamers who work right in Maxon here, so you can ask them. Your background music is mute? Really? Why? Why it's mute? No, I can make it louder. Maybe right now it's going to be. I hope. Yes, it's working. Oh, it's working. Great to hear that I haven't broken anything. So, still anything to ask me about? Do you have anything? Remember that in the end of the stream I'm going to make an inspirational speech for you, which I always do in the end of all my streams. So don't miss it. Watch it till the very end. Yeah, okay. Artist problem 1. They don't have time for games because they make them. It's not my problem. I don't play games because I don't like playing games. I like watching other people playing games, but I myself I don't like playing games because it's too hard. Well, you know, when I open the game, I want to relax. I don't want to make 1000 tries to kill the boss. I just want to watch the game as if it is a movie. That's it. So I usually like watching other people's playing, and I watch. Very often I play games on YouTube. That means that I just watch other people playing the games. Or if I have friends and they play games, of course I will join them by watching what they're doing. So yeah, Yeah, I'm not typical game dev artist actually. Yeah, don't really like playing games. Um, for example, it's not recently. It was about a couple of months ago. I watched on YouTube the gameplay, and I watched all the reviews of one game, which astonished me. I so much like the idea, and I like the visuals, and this game is corn. I don't know, a lot of my friends think that I'm crazy liking this game, but I don't know, I just couldn't stop watching you and your videos and your reviews on this game. For me, it is just perfect. I loved it so much. Scoring game. Did you play it? Did you heard about it? It's just, I think it's a piece of art, like in everything. I like games, but not playing them anymore has opened so much time for me. It's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, I can understand totally get what you feel. The game which I really played from the very beginning till the end is Stray. This on PlayStation about the cat. It's French studio I think made it. Stray about the cat. Oh my god, I love it so much. I'm fan of cats. I'm really a cat lover, and oh my god, it was amazing game. Which is better for you to work in the studio or distantly? I would prefer hybrid work. Well, for example, 3 days you work at home and 2 days you work in the office. Because I adore people, I want to talk to them, I want to be in the community more. That's why, and at the same time, I sometimes want to work from home. So just this hybrid type of work would be perfect for me. Bye. Oh, bye. See you next time. Good night. See you. I think next week. Yeah, I think I have stream next week. Same time as today. Highest watching people live stream in your life. Can you remember? I think on my personal channel when I had a feedback stream, and here at that brush live it was, let me remember, this year, it was this year, I don't remember. It's or in May or in June, something in this period, I don't remember, one of my streams here. Well, I think I always gather a lot of people for watching my streams, and that's great. I really hope that my streams are like interesting, not boring, useful for you. And what I always do, I encourage you to speak, I encourage you to ask questions, I encourage you also to open that brush with me and to work on your projects. It's always like, I don't know, it's not so boring. It's not so boring when you're just in the community, so let's pretend that we are sitting in the same room and we're just making some art. You have a lot of experience. Have you thought about your 3D course to be a teacher and teach students? Yeah, I already. As I told you before, I work as a mentor. I can be a personal mentor. Just send me a request on Instagram. I have my I conduct mentorship for everyone who wants me to be his mentor. Also, I'm a mentor at Think Tank Training Center and at CG Spectrum, and I can just private mentor. And I recorded a rendering course, but it's in Ukrainian. I'm still in process of translating it in English. and I've recorded, yeah, what I have recorded, a masterclass, a workshop on how to find work in game dev. Actually, the link to this masterclass, to this workshop, you can find again in the description to this video. It's on my ArtStation. Have you thought about doing community challenges or sculpt along? Oh yeah, but for this I need to have my own Discord channel. And guess what? I don't have a Discord channel. I'm in the process of creating it, and my friend agreed to help me with it. And I'm already, and she asked me what like channels inside your channel you want to have, like topics. And I'm already gathering these topics for her for 2 weeks. I just, oh my god, can somebody just create a channel instead of me, and I will just join, and it will be my channel, just so yeah, it's a great idea, but really I need to make this Discord channel. Our Discord channel, whatever shall we do? That would be nice. I will create, I promise, maybe even by the next week it will be created, and I will let you know. I think you know what I can do. What? I can do like this. Maybe it will work if I post my links. I hope it will work. I'm not quite good with all these restream things here. Cool beans. That would be fun. It could be weekly or bi-weekly thing to do, so it doesn't become overwhelming to be schedule. Oh yeah. My schedule is again overwhelming, but I like overwhelming schedule. I don't like when I have a lot of free time. Despite the small crisis in the gaming industry, are there few people willing to learn 3D? I think yeah, there are fewer people who want to learn 3D because they are afraid that this industry will just die and that they will not be able to be competitive. But I don't know, just talk to me. Talk to me, come to my mentorship, and you will be a good artist. It's just, I don't know, this industry will not die. Yes, it's affected right now by like different circumstances, but this industry will not die, ever, 100% not. And you know what I always say, that if there will be 10 people left in this industry, I want to be one of these 10, and there will be if it will happen. So yeah. Hi, and Wallace. Hello. Do you like being able to teach people? Do you like being able? I adore teaching. I think if I have this purpose of life, I think it's teaching. Because I don't know, you know, I like teaching more than 3D than just making actual art. Teaching is, I don't know, it's amazing. I adore teaching. Well, I always adored it, even when I was like teaching people foreign languages. Before I became a 3D artist. Yeah. So yeah, teaching is definitely what I like. And I can tell 100% I'm good in teaching. Do you like Genzho? Yeah, I already read this. we have 15 minutes left before the end of the stream, so you still have a chance. You'll have a great chance to ask me questions which you haven't asked yet. Hey, I have a question of ZBrush. Maybe you can help. Do you know how to fill an object after I delete a masked part? Mask and part. Do you know how to fill an? What do you mean to fill? To fill with color? Or you mean how to close this hole which appeared after you deleted the masked parts? Just what exactly do you mean? I know both answers. Just yeah. How to close? Oh yeah, great. I will show. Great question. Let's mask. Oh, masking. Okay, let's mask. Let's split and masked and part of it. So here we are. So we have several options. The first option is Dynamesh. Oh, it doesn't work. Usually Dynamesh works, but maybe not in this case. So first, what you need to go to geometry and modify topology, and here we have close holes. So yeah, that's the simplest variant. Sometimes Dynamesh helps, not in this case, but Dynamesh or these close holes, or close holes and then Dynamesh. So usually it's like this. What else you can do? Maybe you can use bridge. If the topology is like, it's not really high poly, you can use kind of a bridge like this, and so on. Yeah, so I hope I answered the question. Have you ever had a desire to create 3D and how did you handle it? Yeah, I had. Actually, I have it like once a year. Stable. Yeah, no, I'm joking, not once a year. Twice a year. No. But yes, I had it. I had a very big burnout 5 years ago. It was just, I was so tired of 3D, of work, and well, I quit the job that time because it just, every time when I didn't want to just open the brush so much, I was tired, and I was just, I think for half a year I didn't work at all. I was just recording videos for my YouTube channel and making streams, and that's all. I was trying to not just to use the brush at all or any other program 3D because I was so much burnt out, and that was awful. And that was exactly the time when I saw that I'm not talented, that 3D is not what I am designed for and born for. So yeah, I gave myself time without thinking about continuing, without thinking of what I'm going to do next in my life. But it took half a year. Yeah, since that I never worked like 24 hours a day because I don't want to get burnt again. Do you draw or do anything traditional? Absolutely not. I don't like drawing at all. No at all. But yeah, I did. Just somewhere there is like there is a painting which I did lemons, nothing fancy, but that was just, I went to masterclass here in Italy, just it. But no, I don't like drawing, and I don't have education in traditional art. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. You are on my naughty list. Stop spamming. What? It's Nightboard. Okay, I got one. Okay. I'm a scary thought that lingers. scary thought that lingers is when you think about giving up or quitting and you feel like you wasted years. Like, or I couldn't have been a doctor by now, or it that I don't like that. That the mind can crush. Well, I don't have such thoughts. I was learning English in Thailand for 16 years. Since my 4 years old, I graduated in languages, and I realized that I don't want to like connect my actual profession with languages, and it was absolutely okay. If I had an opportunity to change something and to graduate not in languages but in art, I would still go to the Department of Foreign Languages. I would still learn languages. I never regret what has been first. Just because I don't know, I adore my life. I adore everything that happened there, with all the difficult periods, with all the things, because your art life becomes interesting. And well, if once I will decide to quit 3D and to be, I don't know, a psychologist, let's say, I wouldn't think that I wasted so many years for 3D, because it was an amazing period. It was such a cool period of my life. So yeah. Do you have LinkedIn account? Yeah. You can find me. It's like Anna Beganskaya, same as I'm written here. Like not Anissa Genzho, it's my nickname, but Anna Beganskaya. Слава Україні, героям слава. Привіт, Андрій. I have another question. I use curved tubes for making fingers, but when I pen the fingers, it leaves a line where it starts. Do you have a way to blend it? I use curved tubes for making fingers, but when I append the fingers, this line where it starts. I don't think that I understood the question, but as far as I understand it, the first thought which came to my mind is just use Dynamesh. I don't really. That maybe not a pen, another tool. I usually use Dynamesh. It's more like self-sabotage because I am too purposeful too much, but I don't used to go 3. And okay, Dynamesh, yeah. Yeah. I did I answer your question? I hope yes. Thank you. I'll try. You're welcome. You are welcome. So, any more questions? Anything you want to ask? I think, you know what? I think I'm to the end of my stream, and we are closer to inspirational words. So I don't think that I did a lot today during the stream, but I answered a lot of your questions. And let's just compare what we had at the very beginning. Let's load. So that was at the very beginning, and here and here is what I have right now. I think nice progress, and I like this character. I like this character a lot. Which is better for character sculpting, Dynamesh or subdivisions? Which method is good? Well, in my practice, I use both. When when I start sculpting from the sphere, and I'm still looking for forms, I need to make like a character with all the forms, with arms, with fingers, I use Dynamesh. When I have made already the forms, I mean the block out, the big forms without detailing, just forms, then I ZBrush it, and then I subdivide. So this is how it works. If you ZBrush it in early stage, when you still need just to make one more arm or one more finger, it's not good way to do it. You ZBrush and then subdivide when you have already made all the forms, and then you ZBrush and subdivide. But when you are looking for the forms, still searching for this nice shape and forms and all the things, then you use very sorry, then you use Dynamesh. Yeah. So yeah, here is my progress for the stream. Not something very fancy, not too much, but what I like. I thought that I would make less today. But before we start, before we finish, what I promised to inspirational words. And for this, let me make my face bigger here, so you could see me. Right, so now you can see me, and I can start my lecture on inspirational words. So today we were talking with you. Oh my God, what's wrong here? So I'm going to believe my next stream is going to be next Friday, and it's going to be same time as today. And today we talked a lot about there was a question about how not to quit this job, something like this, and I want to tell you one thing, and it's not really about the balance. Yeah, maybe it's about the balance, but the thing is that you will not get burnt out if you concentrate on yourself more than on your work, on money, on circumstances, on your art. So if you will be concentrated on what you need as a person, like sometimes it's just to spend the whole day just watching Netflix, sometimes to travel, sometimes just to stay alone, sometimes to see friends, then if you will care about this your inner condition which you have inside, you will never get burnt out. And believe me, your skill will grow quicker than if you will concentrate just on work, and you wake up in the morning and you do only 3D, and you stand up from your computer late in the evening. This is the way to get burnt out. But when you concentrate on your needs as a person, you will be more productive, and your art will be better, and your growth is going to be really quicker, because 3D, it's not a sprint, it's marathon, and it's better to take small steps for a long time than like one big step at a time, and then I don't know, to spend like 3 hours with your psychologist. No, it's not a good idea. So just give yourself time to learn 3D. 3D is a profession to which you really need to dedicate time. It's, I don't know, you go to universities, you study there for 5 years, and after 5 years you're a specialist. 3D is like, it's a big profession. You can't learn it in 1 week, in half a year. It takes time. Give this time to yourself. Don't be in this rush. If you will not be in this rush, believe me, in the end you will be one of the first people who will win this game. And yeah, and exercises. Yeah, exercises also help yeah, sports always helpful, always helpful. So finishing the stream, I want to congratulate you with start of the weekends. I wish you to really have some rest. I wish you to have inspiration as longer as it possible. I wish you to stay motivated as long as it possible. If you lose your motivation, just come to my streams, say it to me, and I will find the words to motivate and to inspire you. My next stream is going to be next Friday, same time as today, same day as today. And if you want to follow me on my social media, you can find the link to all my social media in the description to this video. I'm pretty sure that each artist who is watching the stream right now deserves to be the #1 in this industry. Because all the artists is unique. You have your own unique vision of how this world should look like. And I'm going to see you next week. And I wish you an amazing day. And this is it for today. Hope you liked it. Remember to like this video, to make a repost. All these things, yeah. Well, I think, yeah, this is it. And see you next week. Bye.